All right, Toon Army. Hope you're all doing well, Mags. Look, pull up a chair because we need to talk. I know the injury news has been doing our heads in lately, but something massive has just happened over in Portugal that you need to hear about. Newcastle United scouts were spotted rubbing shoulders with Barcelona and Marseille. Something is brewing, and it's not what you'd expect during this massive defensive crisis. While we're all screaming for a new centre-back, the club's hierarchy has been caught on a secret mission. Is Eddie Howe looking for the next superstar, or is this a massive distraction from our season-ending injury nightmare? Stay tuned, because the names on this list are absolute game-changers. The setting was the Taça da Liga final, where Vitoria SC stunned Braga. But the real action was in the director's box. Newcastle officials were there, specifically watching three players who are taking Liga Portugal by storm. First up, Miguel Nogueira. At just 20 years old, this left-footed playmaker is a creative spark, standing at 1.82 m and looking every bit like a future Premier League star. Beside him, 19-year-old Diogo Sousa, a technical anchor in midfield who has been a regular for Portugal's youth sides. And then there's the man who actually scored in the final, Mario Dorgeles. The Ivorian international has a wand of a left foot and has been labelled one of the most underrated talents in Europe. But hold on. Before we get into why Barcelona is trying to hijack these deals, there's a massive elephant in the room that has the Gallowgate end fuming. Why on earth are we scouting attacking midfielders in Portugal when our backline is literally falling apart at the seams? If you think our current injury list is bad, wait until you hear the latest update on Fabian Schär and Tino Livramento. It's worse than we thought. Right now, Eddie Howe is down to the bare bones. Dan Burn is out for at least 6 weeks with a rib and lung injury. Tino Livramento's hamstring scan came back with grim news, and he's likely sidelined until mid-March. But the real hammer blow? Fabian Schär. The Swiss international's ankle ligament damage is so severe, we might not see him back until April. That leaves us with just 4 fit senior defenders to navigate the toughest month of the season. The fans are asking, is the club being proactive, or are we repeating the same mistakes by being too reactive? So why Portugal? Why now? It all comes down to the PSR chess game. Profit and sustainability rules are governing every penny at St. James Park. The club is prioritising youth investment because these wonder kids represent long-term value that doesn't break the bank today. Portugal has become a goldmine, but it's a gamble. We've seen clubs pass on the likes of Victor Gyökeres before and regret it for a decade. Newcastle clearly don't want to be that club. They want the next superstar before his price tag hits £80 million. It's a high-stakes strategy, Mags. Do we gamble on the future while the present is on fire? Or do we need a proven Premier League defender through the door in the next 48 hours? I want to hear from you in the comments. Wonder kids or reinforcements? Who is your top target? Hit that subscribe button to stay ahead of the curve with NUFC Pulse. And as always, away the lads!